If you feel like your diet keeps failing no matter what you do, you're probably making one of these 7 mistakes. I've done them myself, I've had plenty of clients do them too. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you've been doing wrong and how to fix it. Mistake number 1 is just expecting instant results. If you've stepped on the scale and it hasn't really moved, or worse yet, it's probably gone up, don't freak out. Weight fluctuations are all normal. Things like carbohydrates, water, sleep, stress, they all affect our weight. And some of them are out of our control. This is why it's important to also get measurements, photos, just tracking how you feel inside and outside the gym so you don't just rely on the scales. Sure, if they haven't moved after a couple of weeks, then something might be off, but don't give up in the first few days or a week. Just give yourself time to see the results you're looking for. Mistake 2 is dropping your calories too low. Your hunger's gonna skyrocket, your energy levels are gonna go down, and you're just gonna wanna binge eat all the food you see. And not only that, if you go too far in a deficit, you're probably going to be losing a lot more muscle than fat, and that's certainly not something you want to do. So instead, just go into a moderate deficit. Around about 300 to 600 calories work for most people. You're going to be a little bit hungry, but you shouldn't be starving every second of the day. Mistake 3, cutting carbs completely out. Sure, first off, you're going to lose a little bit extra weight, but it's only water weight, it's not body fat, and body fat's what we actually want to lose. What's going to happen is your energy's going to plummet, your training's going to go to crap, you're gonna feel extra hungry, and you're gonna hate your life. So instead, eat your carbs, especially around your training. We want it before to perform and after to recover. Carbs aren't the enemy. The wrong approach is. Number 4, and probably the one I struggle with the most, is not fueling our sessions. Now, I know when you're in a diet, you don't wanna waste your calories, but make sure you're eating before your sessions. Not only to perform and make sure you're getting the best performance possible, but also because when we smash our bodies and haven't eaten for a long period of time, we're gonna be hungry, really hungry if we haven't eaten. When what this means is we're probably gonna wanna binge eat everything in sight or make silly decisions.
This is so heavy.
Which is gonna result in far more calories eaten than what needed to be and should be eaten. So make sure you're fueling your sessions and just eating and not starving yourself. Number 5, the all in or all out mindset. Now, we all stuff up sometimes. If you have a bad meal, don't ruin the whole day. If you have a bad day, don't ruin the whole week, or worse yet, give up. Now, one of my favorite analogies, which I'm sure some of you have heard before, is if we got one flat tire, would we hop out and slash the rest of the tires, make them all flat? No, we wouldn't. We'd just fix the one tire and get back on the road. And it's the same with the diet. If you have that one bad meal, don't worry about it. Just be good for the rest of the day. If you stuff up one day, don't worry about it, just get back on track the next day. Like I said, we all make mistakes, and consistency is gonna beat perfection every time. Number 6, not planning ahead. Failing to plan is planning to fail. When we don't plan, we're usually gonna grab the easier options, and the easier options, they're usually higher calorie, more dense foods, things that aren't gonna help us in our diet. And not only that, they're usually less nutritious. So in my opinion, I think you should be planning no matter if you're in a deficit or not. But when you are in deficit, it's a lot more important. We really need to be planning our foods out, meal prepping, making sure we're getting our protein. We're not gonna be going over our calories. So if you're gonna eat out that night, maybe, the first half of the day, just eat a little bit better, have a little bit extra protein, leave some more fats and carbs for the dinner. So whatever you do, just plan ahead so you're not taking the easy option. Number 7, underestimating the calories you have. Small things add up fast. So not tracking things like oils, butters, drinks. If you don't do this, at the end of the day, you're probably gonna be hundreds of calories over what you actually think you are. I fall for it a lot still. Even things like not looking at the food packets when tracking. Sometimes things like MyFitnessPal and that are gonna track foods much higher or lower than what they actually are. So make sure you always look at the back of packets and just remembering to track the little mouthful you have here or there. Because if you don't, they're gonna add up, and it's not a good feeling when you get to the end of the day and realize you've eaten hundreds more calories than you actually have, especially when you put a lot of work in to be in a deficit. So make sure you are tracking these little things. If you can avoid these 7 mistakes, I'm more than confident you're gonna get the results you're looking for. Now, if you did find this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, it goes a long way, and I'm gonna have plenty more videos like this to help you in the future. So thanks for watching and enjoy your day.